Hello, world. Um, I hope wherever you are, you've had a beautiful day or a beautiful night. Um, how are you feeling after this beautiful moon energy has passed and is now waning? It felt very, very potent. I understood that the time here was sort of just before 2 o'clock today, and I could literally feel that peak moment as it arose. Um, really interesting energy, a sort of fizzy, um, kind of excitable and rich with change. It felt like it had like really beautiful momentum to it, even though it was very heightening and scattered at the same time. Um, but yeah, very beautiful transition or threshold. I felt stepping into something new, and I do feel that energy of newness this afternoon building. Um, so blessings to you all. I hope that integration, if you did watch the video yesterday, the soul retrieval video, I hope that really has been welcomed. I hope it's continuing. It's a continuing welcoming experience. And yeah, there are things that you can do, as I said before, to deepen that integration. One of my favorite things is stonework, which I often do with people when I sit with them, is just to find a stone on a beach, or maybe it's a favorite stone that you have, or in the bottom of a river. Allow yourself to be called to it, allow yourself to be drawn to the stone, and spend some time with it, looking at it, feeling the texture, listening to the energy of the stone, to any stories it may hold, and allowing yourself to get to know the stone, sort of like I've been talking about getting to know the language of your body, allowing that reflection of the stone to deepen the experience of that connection with your body. Anytime we give awareness or attention to something or someone, to that deeper presence, it allows us to drop into the deeper presence of ourselves. And so through this stonework, we allow ourselves to come into that deeper connection of self. And then we can not only integrate more deeply, but allow ourselves to share the energy of that integration with the stone, with this life force energy, with this being, the stone being, that it is ancient energy. Just imagine the stories it could tell if it could speak, but yet we can feel it and we can carry it with us, and we can know those stories on a level that we might not be able to explain or understand even. But there's a knowingness and an understanding that goes beyond the mind or the sort of human requirement to categorize and bear witness to things in a cerebral way. And so allowing that energy of the expansive nature of the stone to be present with our expansive nature. And if you like, blowing the energy of this soul retrieval and the integration and whatever you might be experiencing either during it or after, into the stone 3 times. Being very present with how you're feeling, what you're experiencing as you're doing this. And this is a practice that can be used for so many things. Energetically, we can do stonework intuitively however we like, and we can use stones as conduits of our deepest transformative alchemical urges. We can share that natural river of change with the elements around us and with the natural world around us, and we can use that conversation to actually open the doorways of change and to continue our journey of becoming in a much richer, deeper way that is connected to all that is. So yeah, I'd encourage you to play around with, and the idea of really communing with aspects of nature as a way of deepening our sense of presence, our anchoring within our bodies, and our understanding of that which is trying to flow in each moment. So whether it be to go to the ocean, to find a shell or a stone, or put your feet in the water and allow that water to carry little kernels or messages of your story, to carry away the truths of what you're feeling. Perhaps there's pain, allowing the wind or the waves or the river to wash perhaps away some of that residual pain, offer it to the landscape. When we're doing this, we're not offering negative emotions. How do I describe this? Understanding that the world is a complex and beautiful and magical interplay of all that we are. And Mother Earth, Father Sky, and everything in between, and all her creatures, within that realm of energy, nothing is perceived to be negative. Humans are the only ones who create that perception. We're the only ones who categorize feelings into boxes of good or bad. And so it's unique to us when we're creating this language of deep reverence and witnessing with nature. We're doing that in the language of the essence of ourselves and the natural rhythms of the earth and of everything around us. And with that language is the purity of all that is, the purity of everything that we carry or experience within ourselves or express is a natural, fluid expression of life. So it is neither good nor bad. When we share those experiences with Mother Earth, we are sharing our truth. We're sharing our hopes, our wishes, our desires, our dreams. We're sharing that which we would like to heal, that which we'd like to release. We're sharing our journey of change, and Mother Earth is always sharing her journey of change with us. Sometimes it's fierce, unapologetic, sometimes it causes destruction, and sometimes we do as humans. It's an evolutionary journey. We didn't come here to be perfect. We didn't come here to pretend that we know everything. We didn't come here to be seen to be something. We came here to learn who we really are. And who we really are extends out beyond us and is all around us and exists in everything. So once we begin that conversation, we begin to understand that truth can arise through those conversations, and we can allow ourselves to remember our true nature little by little, regathering ourselves beyond the place of limitations. And even our limitations are a part of all that is. So I know the spiritual journey is full of confusing twists and turns and contradictions. And I think in a way that's the beauty of it, is that it's beyond the human realm of this kind of linear way of thinking of, well, how is that, and what box do I put that in, and how do I understand this concept? And when really, like, the understandings they go far beyond our ability to categorize and to formulate ideas in our mind. And so the experiential, the embodied, that's why the ritual and the ceremonial aspects of life, I guess, I keep going back to, like, the indigenous nature that we've all come from originally, but that's why those things were so important, because that language with the natural world was inherently there, because we understood at that point that we were the natural world. We weren't appreciating it. We were a moving cog in the greater wheel, and that language constantly brought us home, consistently brought us home to ourselves, consistently brought us home to who we are, linked us in with that heartbeat of Mother Earth, linked us in with the understandings that we all shared of what's important, who we are, how to support one another, and how everything in the human experience has value. Everything, each moment. We so easily throw aspects of ourself and our day and our lives to the side because we just think they're just banal, or indifferent to them, or they don't matter so much. Every single moment has value. Every single moment, and every single thing that we do, and every word we speak, and every interaction we have, and everything is telling us a story about ourselves, and everything has synchronicity held within it. There's a beautiful dance happening all the time in and around us that's connecting us all, that is like a symphony that has its own absolute perfection, no matter how chaotic it seems. That's what we reside within. And that can be hard to understand when we feel disconnected from ourselves, or when we're residing in pain. It can be hard to understand that symphony is actually, we're playing, and we're a part of that symphony. What we need to do is to somehow find ways to remind ourselves. And that's why I'm encouraging anyone who's feeling that need or that requirement to create some sort of ceremony, ritual. Don't even need to call it that. Can just go out into the world and find ways to be connected. Hand on a tree, foot in the ocean, whatever way it is, just allowing yourself to come back to that language. I know myself, I've gone through a really, really difficult time in these last few months, and at the most difficult points in that journey, I found myself, really hanging out of the trees, hugging the trees, trusting in them that they held the medicine for me, and that eventually everything moves through whatever period or state of growth that we're in, whether we're plants or animals or humans. We all move through different stages of growth, and we can support each other through these stages. So I don't know what message is coming through today. I'm just going to allow the energy to arise. Azrael. I am Archangel Azrael, and I am one of the angels of mercy. We have supported Meg for many years now to learn how to align with herself in deep and often challenging ways. But in order to do this, there must be a deep trust that the pathway is held and that there is always a way to walk. As the Archangel Azrael, I am a mentor to those who choose to walk deeply within the caves of themselves. Call my name if you wish to be supported. Understand that I am with you. We are with you at this time. I am Archangel Michael. Call on me for strength and support. Call on me to help you find the warrior within. Call on me for the wisdom of your ancestors to help you navigate your lineage, trauma, and anything that has been handed down through the generations. Call upon me. I am Archangel Raziel. Call upon me as you choose to learn how to love yourself. Call upon me for compassion, to feel held. I will wrap my arms around you and love you while you learn how to do the same for yourself. I am Archangel Shamuel. Call upon me. I wish to give you great advice and guidance with your relationships. I wish to teach you more about how to listen, how to understand, and how to listen to yourself whenever times are difficult or challenging, or when you are finding hardship with those that you love. Call upon me for support. Archangel Jophiel. I wish to help you remember your joy. I wish to help you to feel the inner child dancing, to feel the beauty of the sun on the meadow grasses and the flowers, and the sounds of the birds and the trees in the wind. I wish to help you to feel the fullness, even in the times of darkness. Call on me to help you, to guide you to those pastures for rest and respite. I am Archangel Haniel. I am here to support you when you wish to push forwards with your projects, when you wish to learn more, to be active in some way with community or with others who need your support, when you wish to find that flame within yourself to understand your passions or your interests, or to help others who wish to learn and to be guided. Call upon me. I will be there to support. We are the angels of mercy. We are here whenever you call our names. Call upon us to support you with anything that is troubling or difficult, or simply to feel our presence, to feel held, or at times of creativity. Whenever you require our presence, simply ask us to be there. Do not worry whether you experience anything or not. Perhaps the first time you call our name, you do not experience much at all. Know we are there, and perhaps in time and with trust and with healing, you find your language with your body deepens, and so your language with us may also deepen. This is the pathway to connection. The depth of your connection with self is directly related to how deeply you can connect with others, including the spiritual realm. Your willingness to be authentic and to be fluid, to allow vulnerability, to allow truth. This allows flow, and light moves where light can. Energy moves where energy can. We love you. All is well. Mm. Mm. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. I'm signing off as I feel that energy was so beautiful. But after a big moony 3 days, I'm actually feeling quite tired. Um, channeling energy is a really beautiful thing to do, and it's really invigorating and enlivening. But it also can be a lot of energy to carry, especially with these beautiful. I don't know what the word is. Highly powered beings, high vibrational beings, beings of great purity, and so it does stir. It stirs within me. You know, it illuminates. It's like the moon, I guess. Every time I channel, there's more to be seen within myself. So I'm going to go and sit now and allow myself to be in that presence, my full presence of myself. But thank you so much for tuning in. All my love. Take care. Till next time.